What's going on, guys? Welcome back to WWE Network and Show, where I, Graham Gius and Matthews, break down all the original content I watch on the WWE Network, on Peacock, and on USA Network. As today we're talking Season 3, Episode 2 of Miz and Mrs., entitled Nobody Puts Miz in a Corner. So like I said in my last review from yesterday or the other day or whatever, this was part of a 2-episode premiere on Monday after Raw, as part of the new season. So we had Episode 1 of Season 3 and Episode 2 of Season 3 on Monday night. I don't think that'll be the norm. I think they did that at one point, like maybe back in 2020. They did 2 episodes a week, and they got through the season a lot quicker. I think that was just because they had a surplus of episodes, and they just wanted to get through it. I don't know how long the season will last. I don't know how many episodes there's going to be for this first half of the season. I have no idea. I'm just enjoying it while it lasts, because Miz and Mrs. is a, like I said in my last review, I don't want to say guilty pleasure of mine, because I love the show, but I feel like most people enjoy the show. And like it's a genuinely good show. It's not a bad show that I like to watch. No, it's a good show. And this episode is no different. So to start things off, Miz and Maurice talk about how they never get a quiet moment in their house. And this is after, George is popping in and out, and Marjo is still there. Miz's mom is still there. I don't know if they've officially moved out at this point, but that was the idea coming off the last episode. George wants to stay with them. So he's not staying with them at this point, but he pops in a lot. I think he was having some issues at his own place, so he wants to stay with Miz and Maurice. And Miz said, listen, you can stay. If I get eliminated first from Dancing with the Stars, which they established on the last episode, he's going to be a part of the next season, or that season of Dancing with the Stars. And George likes to doubt Miz. So Miz says, if you can stay. If I get eliminated first round or whatever from Dancing with the Stars, you can stay in our house. So they make a deal on that. George bonds with the girls. He's very good with Miz and Maurice's kids, who are getting really old at this point. Not like they're 50, but like Miz and Maurice had their first kid 4 years ago. So like their oldest at this point is like 4 years old. And it shows here on the show, but it's crazy to see the progression of the kids in the last couple of years on the show, which is wild. But, he's bonding with the girls. Meanwhile, he's also talking trash about their dad, about his son. Maurice does not like that. She does not want him talking bad about their father in front of them, which might change their perception of him and makes Miz feel bad. She doesn't like when people shit on her husband. Meanwhile, Miz tells Maurice that practice went well, because we see him practicing with his new partner for the next season, and he is just not getting it down. He's not finding his footing, pun intended. And it's just really difficult. He's not a great dancer, so he's really trying his hardest. And he says the practice went well, although it didn't. He's in a lot of pain. Maurice is worried about him and the fact that he's doing something, is he asking too much of himself and stuff like that? Is he putting too much on his own plate, so to speak? Miz, meanwhile, is trying to find the right partner as far as who he can practice with beyond his regular partner. Like, he needs to find someone who can dance and, get that extra experience, so when he goes to practice with his actual partner, he doesn't seem like a complete moron. So he seeks out Marjo. Marjo has dancing experience, and he asks her for help with the cha-cha dance he has to do in the first round of the show. And it's a very tumultuous experience in that she yells at him when he doesn't do it right, and it makes for a very entertaining scene. Eventually, he gets it right. He does a good job, and Marjo's proud of him. Maurice gives him a foot massage afterward. And Maurice tells Miz that George, what he does towards Miz is not okay. She kind of reiterates her feelings, and Vince to Miz like, listen, what your dad does to you is not cool. I don't approve of it. I don't like that he does it around the kids. We got to tell him to stop doing it. Meanwhile, Miz is in a weird spot on Dancing with the Stars, and that he wants everyone on the show to like him, unlike in WWE, where he wants everyone to hate him and boo him and whatever. He has to be the ultimate babyface on Dancing with the Stars if he wants people to vote for him so he could stay on the show. And we see the performance, and he does a very good job with his partner. All of his nerves at that point turn into adrenaline, he says. And he does a great job. They end up staying, and they survive that first round. He thanks Maurice for his support again, for all that she's done and giving him confidence and stuff like that. He feels like he impressed himself with the performance that he did. George says that he did you did better than expected, son. You did a good job. So he gives Miz more props than he normally would, in front of Maurice no less. And Maurice and George are on good terms now. She forgives him for what he did, and George understands why she'd be upset, so they kind of move past that. And then to close out the episode, George, dressed up in whatever, he's dressed up in a dancer's outfit, dances with Maurice, and then he compliments Miz. And Miz was not expecting that. So a nice note, a nice feel-good moment to close out this episode of Miz and Mrs. with. And that was episode 2 of season 3 of Miz and Mrs. Thank you guys for checking out my review. Another enjoyable installment per usual. All the episodes are very enjoyable, and I'm glad the show's back. It gives me something else to watch after Raw each week beyond Raw Talk, which I will continue to review, obviously. But Miz and Mrs., I started doing the reviews, and I haven't looked back. So you can expect new reviews of Miz and Mrs. every week here on the channel after the episodes air on USA Network after Raw on Monday nights. Like I said, guys, thank you as always for checking out my videos, my content here on the channel. I appreciate it. Be sure to like the video, drop a comment, share the video, and subscribe to the channel for more daily content. And we'll catch you soon right back here on the channel with more videos. So until then, guys, have a great one. I'm Graham G.S. Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the road.